Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we're going to try to get ourselves inside of this level. At the very least, through this means, right over here. We already got, essentially, the, the pop-ups all done and over with, so that's one less thing we gotta worry about, wherever the hell that is. Right here, all that's done with. So now we're going to be trying to get inside of this level. And the best way for us to be able to get inside of a level, well, it's pretty simple, really. We create an empty object space, and we'll basically just call it level stop or something. Name doesn't exactly matter too much, so long as we can get our ass over into wherever the hell it is. Yeah, player stop. Because we already kind of have everything here to an extent. Where exactly is the stop thing? That is a good question. I don't think I have the stops here. I think this... Well, I mean, yeah, it's in navigations, right? All the player stops. Maybe. That is a good question. How are these stopping exactly? Huh. I actually don't know how the hell I have these things stopping the player right now. Where is it? Hold on, give me a minute to try to figure this out. There's something in here. I'm gonna go inside. Nope. Go inside. Go inside. There we go. Okay, now let's check. Should have checked this beforehand, but what can you do? Let me actually move the player a little bit. Where exactly should I move the player? Over here for now. That's strange. Where the hell do I have all of the things? That is strange. How the hell have you been stopping all this time? If not for this, then what? There's just something here I'm just not recognizing. That is strange. I can't remember where the hell the player stops were. Oh, temp player stops. Wait, where the hell is this then? Why is that moved over there? I have no clue. I have no clue at all. Well, I guess it doesn't exactly matter. Wait. Yeah, no, hold on. Okay, like I said, it doesn't really matter. But hey, there it is. Player stop, box collider. This is essentially what we need for this. So I'm just going to go on ahead, do that. Go into here, go into the level stop. Going to add in a box collider. Let's see. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to physics, then box collider. I have no clue why the hell that was moved. But I guess it doesn't exactly matter. Unless this is somehow connected to the player. Wait, now I'm wondering. Did I somehow screw up all the movements here? Are you kidding me? That's what happened. I somehow screwed up the movement. Go back to 0, you fool. Why are you doing the stupid? And you don't matter. I can easily just delete you, and you won't even matter. Because we already got our new player stops. Yeah, so is trigger that. And then we move it up to here. There we go. I don't know what I did here, but it's fine. It's fixed now. Okay. So, here's what we need to do with this. I need to create some script-based stuff. Zone navigation. I guess it depends. We don't really need too much in the way of map stuff. So maybe I could just put it here. Well, no, that's just zone navigation. Right, that's the one that's just telling us what's active. Maybe I will just create another folder and call it level hub. I should have called it the level hub script. It's fine. I can do that right now. Level hub script. Good, great. Now I'll just go on ahead and create a new script. Call it level hub. I think these are what these little things are going to be called, level hubs. Now that we've got that script in place, all we've got to do now is figure out how to get all of this to work properly. Come on, you could do it. Man, you're taking a while to get your shit together. I'll put this immediately in the level stop thing. Oh god, it's fine. I don't recall if you needed a rigid body or not. You might. You might need a rigid body. It's been a while. So I'll give you a rigid body. Freeze. Do not use gravity. And there. Alright, good. So now I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna make this work. Oh, wait. How am I gonna make this work? Well, let's see. Teleport player will be the level start thingy. Let's see here. I'm going to need a public int, I believe. Yeah. We'll call it, current level. Also, what the hell is with all this hair? Cadillac and mine. Oy. So there's our current level. What you're going to do now is check to see if current level. Actually, yeah, hold on, let me try to remember what this is supposed to be. So it's the current level. Alright, hold on. Or maybe not that, maybe it's level, or no, data dot levels is equal to current level. That's what it was, right. And also equal to. That's right. If data.level is equal to current level, then what it's going to do, as soon as I go on ahead and get it to locate certain things, let me figure out where I'd want to go on ahead and try to do that. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Well, in this case, we're going to find camera. Well, maybe not here. Maybe like, well, first of all, variables. And then second of all, find player. And I'll just have this one be start up. This one will be teleport player and the camera. So you're going to be finding not player, but camera. Not this one. This one. And you need to be camera. I don't know if we have a camera tag already, but I'm going to do that. And that's what the follower, or at the very least, this is going to have. You'll see. That's what this is going to have. Or maybe both of them. Let me see. That's the player. Okay, do I have camera tag? For crying out loud. Main camera. I probably have this one be main camera. Technically, it's the truth. Well, yes, but that's also being used, so that doesn't help me that much. Maybe I could just add a tag, and we'll call it camera. And we can call the other one... Do I have a follower? No, I don't. We'll call this one follower. There we go. So instead, follower, you can be this, follower. And the map player can be camera. Camera. So this is what that's going to do. It's going to find this camera.transform.position equals, I think it's just transform.position. what our current position is right here, right now. And this is going to be difficult unless I have levels equals 1. So what I'm going to do is go over to here real quick, level stop. We're going to have... This is not... Wait, is this it? No, there it is. It's just this needs to be up here. You fool. There we go. So it's 1. Currently, the player and the camera, and also just... Wrong one again. Just so that we have this kind of, you know, set where it needs to be set, because I don't think I need to worry about this just yet. I will move the player and everything maybe over here. I guess it doesn't exactly matter. So, because it's 1, we should teleport here, correct? Yeah. Oh, right, and we have all this stuff that we don't need showing on right now. Right. Yeah, I think there's still more things that I want to do to adjust there, but for now, let me just bring this all back to 0. There we go. Alright, good. So the teleportation works, which is great. It's what we need to be able to get the player to move where they need to move to. This is what's going to allow the player to basically transport themselves where they need to be transported to. And I'd say the only other thing that I would need to figure out how to get working here is a public static variable on the player. Public static bool entering level. And it's false right now. And this is how we're going to be essentially setting this up. Entering level is equal to false. Then we are allowed to move, provided that there is something there that allows for a player to move. Which is important. Then the level hub. This one's going to be a little tricky. Player, detection. Void on trigger enter. And we'll just do if. I think it's just the player tag, correct? Other.tag is equal to player. Then, well, before I do that, actually, let me create one. Well, maybe not enter. I'll put it as stay for now. Then we'll have this one be exit. Whoops, exit. There. And I'll have a private bool called player enter or something. Doesn't exactly matter. Okay, so if the player is there, then player enter equals true. Same thing with player enter then equals false. And what this does, enter, level. If player enter is equal to true. Yeah, I guess I could probably, well, maybe it's good to have this here by default so that I don't have to worry about any potential screw-ups. Input dot get key down, being of course the E key. And now I need a string. So, yeah, public string level name. There we go. And now there's the part where we need to get the thing to have its scene, and now that means in order for that to work, I need to remind myself which one had the scene transfer. I don't think any of these really had the scene transfers, so what I'm going to do to make this easier on myself, I'm going to open up Which one had a scene transfer? That's a good question. I think the exit in the main menu had a scene transfer. Let's see. Loading screen. Well, the loading screens had scene transfers, did they not? Yep, scene management. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and copy that so I don't have to try to figure out what it is I need to do here. So there's our scene management. And that's the transfer thingy. But we need to start a coroutine setup for this to work. So we'll set up a coroutine. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, start coroutine. And transfer scene. Nope. There we go. We're also going to just make sure and map player? Map player dot entering level is equal to false. Once you've done that, map player dot entering level equals true. So that way you can't move and you can't accidentally press this multiple times. Then it's going to start a coroutine, transfer scene, i.e. numerator, transfer scene. Good. Fade transition dot transition equals true, of course. Yield return new wait for seconds. 0.5 F, I say, should be a good amount. And now, this is a good question. I don't think I want this particular loading screen because I don't think this one needs to have it. I don't think so. So did I have anything else in mind here? Creep in direction, LS player, main menu. Unless the main menu player had the transition, I could check. I know I should be having something here to allow me to find this stuff. But I don't, for some reason. Oh wait, it would be player here. Right. Yeah, but you don't have that, so you're not the one that's doing it. This is going to be tricky, because I don't quite remember where everything here is. Also, why do you look weird? I don't know. Why don't I go into menu navigation? No, that's not it. Camera script? That can't be it either. Start menu? Quit game? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Damn, there's a lot of things there. Okay, why don't I just go over to the main menu real quick. Yes, save. Real quick so I can remind myself what the hell I did here in this department. Okay, just take me back to here. I need to figure out where all this is. Alright, I see you there, you fool. Where are you? What are you? That's not it, unless it's in the save game department. Save game menu script. That might be it. Why don't I just edit in script so I don't have to? Ah, there it is. Perfect. Perfect. Great. I could just go on ahead, grab the entirety of this, go over to Level Hub, do this, and change this to not this, but level name. There, and that should work, right? Yeah. Alright, good. Glad I remembered that one now, despite having to go over here to look at it. And hey, it's 0.5 as well, which is perfect. Alright, just get rid of this and get rid of that. So this will allow us to get into the level, which is what we need. I don't think I need to save anything here. At least I don't believe so anyways. This is not where I wanted to go, but I guess getting the level's name here is good. So let me just copy. Go over to my zones. To high cliffs I go. Jesus. Go over to grid space, go over to levels. Go over to here. Most likely I'm going to try to get rid of most of the water that we don't need here. At least the ones that are now on the outside. Try to reduce some space when the time comes. Okay, here's our level stop. So we want to get into here once we press E. We also kind of want a sound effect to play. What kind of sound effects do we have currently right now that I can utilize in our main menu sound effect? Sound effects. Menu sound. We got back. I did not want to open that, but I guess it's fine. Well, I can't play it here anyways. Movement. Select. That's probably what we'll play. Good, great. I'm going to have an audio source. Selection. Don't do that. Go over to Sound Effects Master. And select. I might also change this to select instead of movement. Oh, it depends. Depends on what I plan on doing there. Now I need a public audio source called selection. And isn't it simply just selection.play? Yeah, since this only is done once, I don't need to have anything else here. And then there's you. I feel like I should change you up a bit. Well, for now, let's put our selection audio source in. And let me go to the player real quick. Yeah, you got your sound effects here. I'm gonna duplicate this. Land on level sound. And this is what we're going to do once the player detects a player stop. That's not the right one. Here we are. We'll do another public audio source and call it level stop, hopefully. Good. Yeah, see how we have that there. It makes sense because there's multiple there. But this one only has one. That's a good question. Is this going to keep playing the sound effect over and over again unless this is something else? Camera.player active equals to true. Well, having it be moved equals false. Moved is equal to true, I mean. So it only does it once. That's not what I wanted. Level stop dot play, not player. And that should take care of at least that one, so if the player lands on the level, then it will play the sound effect. Only once, though. Hopefully only once. Land on level sound. So now we should be heading over into here, correct? Why is that higher? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because your pitch is... Right. Because the player movement sound effect is that, well, you're supposed to be 1. I see. It does make sense, though. When you go in, the sound effects don't play, which is good. When you leave, however, it does that. And then we go in. Alright, I don't have it set in the bundle yet, so build settings real quick. If this is the first level, that is, which it should be. Also, let me just double check my stuff real quick. I always want to do this, so you know. So GPU is still fine. Memory is as fine as it needs to be. I have no clue what that is, but it's fine. Alright, where is my... here it is. So, on levels, and now we just add this into here. So the high cliffs will go in that particular order. We don't need a loading screen for these, which is fine. Alright, go back in and try this again. Perfect, except for the fact that the fade-in is still kind of messed up for some reason. I mean, yeah, because of the lights and whatnot. I gotta figure out how to make it so it doesn't do that. I might have to make that one a tiny bit louder. And now we're back here. Except now I can't move for some reason. Why can't I move? Where am I? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, select right is active, so why can't I move? Am I not in the scene right now? Well, let me try to figure this out. Where are we right now, currently? Because maybe we're not... Well, no, select right is still active, so I don't know why that's not moving now. Maybe it's because the way that's set up or something. We did teleport over to here, which is great. But now I gotta figure out why the player isn't moving all of a sudden. Which is quite annoying. Let me see, what's preventing us from moving? Ah, right, of course, because this didn't reset back to false. I see now. I now see the error of our ways. So I think the best way to make this work... Assuming this is going to allow me to do that during the scene transfer. It should. I don't see why it shouldn't. Unless we put in a safety precaution here, where instead of this, it's a, what do you call it, variable. I mean, I'm going to still have to use this anyways. That's entering level rate. Wait, hold on. No, wait, there's a better idea. We don't need this to be that anymore. Even though it helps. On our start, we could just have entering level equal false again. Only on the start. Not equal to, you idiot. Oh, and even though it doesn't matter, start. Good, now we'll be able to move again, which is great. And now there's one test I would like to perform. We are now able to get inside of levels, which is great. That's not where I want to go. I wanted to go to data real quick. Go to data, remove this. We don't have the full thing set just yet, but that's fine. So this is how this goes. And this is going to appear to be locked at the moment. Can't move right, can't move left just yet. But I'm going to have something set up there soon enough. We can, however, go inside the level. Now I can exit the level, but none of this is going to matter because I can't do anything here. Although I couldn't press E for some reason, so we'll see. This is another test. Oh, maybe it's because of something else. Alright, here we go. We don't have the level playing thing just yet. I don't think so. We'll have to get that set up after we've done this test. And now we go over to here. The levels will be unlocked, unless I did something wrong. Oh, it didn't teleport me. Wait, why didn't it teleport me? Oh, did I change the wrong level? Because that might be a problem if I did that. Wait, no, that's... Right. Hold on, what was the thing? Well, first of all, let's get out of here. This is not the right level department. This is not it. It's level selected. That's what it is. How could I forget? Level selected is the thing that we want. Give me a second while I get this set up. We were on level 2. 2 levels completed. But that wasn't right. No, that wasn't right at all. You're supposed to be level selected equals current level. Right, Cadillac SUV? Cat's just sleeping. Alright, we can try this again now that we fixed that. It's supposed to be level selected, not levels. I wonder if I should do something with that. Like, delay it a little bit. Man, I should have had this be down and up so I didn't have to press the W key multiple times over. Now it should work. There it is, look! Now we've unlocked level 2! Damn, that's loud. I feel like I should have a delay there a little bit, just because. I feel like I should, shouldn't I? I know I can, I just gotta figure out how do I want to do this. And we can just check to see if player enter is equal to false. Whoops, false. And then run a coroutine. We'll call it delay selection or something. Delay selection. i.e. numerator. Delay selection. Yield return, whoops, return new, wait for seconds, 0.25f. Oh, too small. And then after that, what do we want? Right, because that was true, we couldn't do anything, but now that it's back to false, we can do something. Call this one select or active. Doesn't exactly matter what it is, so long as it's easily distinguishable. Active equals true. And then you will just check to see if active is equal to true, as well as all the other stuff, so that there's a little bit of a delay. And then active equals false as soon as the player leaves. Yeah, active equals false as well as stop coroutine delay selection. So that way this doesn't just reactivate later on. So that way you have to wait a tiny bit while all the level information comes into play, and that's what that does. Now, there is, of course, one more other thing that I need to get set up in made here. Question is, do I have it right now? I should have it somewhere around here. I feel like I should, but it's hard to say. That's level hubs, POIs, pause menus. Is it here? The music starter. Right. Music play, music starter. Let me open this up real quick. Yeah. I think this is supposed to be static, right? No, it's not this. It might not be this. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not entirely too sure. What was it supposed to be again? Oh, don't destroy. That's right. Don't destroy on load. Huh. I guess the real question is, would I be able to just do the thing that I need to do with this, or what is this right now currently? It's nothing. It's meant to be a blank slate, but I can't exactly do that, so I'll copy this and I'll call it Zone 1 or Zone 1 Level Music. Or we can call it Zone 1 LM, so we know that it's supposed to be, or we can just do that. There we go. Yeah, so this way I could just put the level music in. Mixer, no. Music, yes. High cliffs level, yes. BGM mixer, loop. And what this is essentially doing is allowing for us to play this when we need to play it. First of all, I gotta remember what I need to do to instantiate certain things. I don't know how exactly this is going to get fully created. I gotta look at how the lasers did its little creation thingy. Yeah, you just moved, I think. By another laser, i.e. translate. I think it was these that created the things, right? I should have this down pat, but apparently I do not. Right, so then we just basically go on ahead into our little level hub area. Instantiate, we will call this one... I don't know what I want to call this one. Level music. Yeah. So I'll just go on ahead and have oops. Public game object level music. You should instantiate that and have it be its own thing. This transform attached to... I don't exactly know what that's doing. We'll figure it out as we go along. Well, there should be an easier way to go about doing this without having to do it in all of these things. And I think there is. Oh wait, yeah, there is. There is something I could do here that doesn't require all this to be in that one spot. Because as soon as we enter the level, this will make map player.entering level equals true. Okay, better idea. Why don't I go on ahead? Good question. Where would I put this? I guess I can have it be here. Spawn music. And this one's pretty simple. Let's see here. Spawn music. I'll set up all the other stuff later. If map player dot entering level is equal to true, and spawn equals false. I know I don't have it there yet, but at least allow me to do this without all that shish. Nope. Private bool spawn. Then we'll just have spawn equal true. And this is how we're going to have this spawn in the level. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Get rid of you. Put you here. And this is what's going to allow for us to get the music to play, and we only have to really worry about one particular instance here. So there's the spawn music setup. I gotta figure out where I want to put that. It should be in its own category, far from everything. So I'll just go on ahead, hide all this so I can place this somewhere. spawn music. There we go. You will go here. And what we could probably do instead... Where is the thing that I want to go to exactly? Music starters, right. So I could probably just have spawn music here. Yeah, so we can grab that whenever we need to grab it. Doesn't matter where it is, I'll put it at 0, 0 for all I care. Yeah, you will also be at 0, 0. And you will spawn this thing. That's to allow for that to do its thing. Also, there is one more thing that I would like to do before I fully spawn in, so we can get this more professional. I guess it doesn't matter where this goes, so I'm just going to go on ahead and create an audio source, and we'll call it Zone Music. Loop, because we're definitely going to need to loop that. Now bring me over to audio, or music, zone cliffs, or high cliff zone music. That'll do its thing, and the best way for us to be able to have this to do its thing over here, which I probably should close all of this since I don't really need it right now. Close variable, pop-ups, find player, music, public, audio source, cool, music. Hopefully I can just do this. Good, great. It's good to see. And then there's the event sequence that occurs. This only occurs after all that is set up and done, so once that does its thing, then music.play. Assuming nothing stupid happens here, we should be fine. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure that's saved. Didn't look like it's saved. Man, we gotta go through so much just to get to this. I probably should put that higher. That's fine. Zone music, music. That one I might have to change up a bit as I get this all set up and done with, but that's fine. And now everything should theoretically be set in the level entering department? Question mark? There we go. Can't move still. No, it didn't do its thing. Is the thing even active right now? That's a good question, because what is this thing looking for exactly? Because I might not be using this right. Music is music playing is equal to true. And music started is equal to false. Unless I forgot to put the damn thing in here, which is also a possibility. I'm gonna have, yeah, there's the start music tab, so why aren't you doing your thing? Edit. Music done playing is equal to true. Okay, let's see. Start is equal to false, which it is equal to false. Unless this isn't active, doesn't have the thing in it. Right, it doesn't have the thing in it. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta fix that real quick. That would do it. That would indeed do it. Music starter. Let me go into here real quick. Right, hold on. Well, that's not gonna help if I don't have. Wait, then where is the other thing? Oh god, I knew I placed this somewhere, so maybe I should just check these to make sure I didn't do anything stupid. So, spawn music. Oh, that's different. Music play. Ah, I see. I had that there instead. Well, then why do I need that if I have this? It's fine. Now it should work. Question mark. Right, Moo Moo? Moo Mau? There we go. Yeah, this is still pretty low for some reason. And that goes really fast for some reason. I know the music's going to be loud as soon as I do that. I gotta do some volume adjustments, that's for certain. Volume adjustments as well as some music adjustment here. And then it should stop. Yeah, deletes itself once you complete a level. Go back in. Go in. Why is that one so loud? Alright, I'm gonna go in the level real quick again. That sounded weird. Let me exit. Yeah, so saving. And I think the problem is this is still playing after it does that. Because data.music playing is equal to true. So it needs to go into false after it does that. Yeah, you're doing... No, wait, not you. You're doing that, checking to see if it's equal to false. So what we need to do... Yeah, that's what we need to do here. Data.music playing equals false, then destroy it. That's why that sounded weird, because it kept replaying it over and over again. There's got to be a way to make this not, like, be affected by the lights, though. There has to be, right? Cast shadows off. Receive shadows. Let me go into the game real quick and figure this out. Light probes off? Reflection probes off? There has to be a way to make it so it doesn't get affected by the light. Otherwise, how the hell am I supposed... Shadows only. Shadows on, off. There's got to be a way. Unless it's something in the material that I can work with. Possibly. Let me look around my game materials right here. Texture, that's not it. Object materials, fade transition. Mission? No. Transparent from shader? Geometry? No, wait, it's gotta be transparent. Back up. Okay, never mind, I was fine. Fade, metallic, alpha, albedo? No. Well, no. Unless... Huh! Wait, actually, that's a hell of a lot better. Is that... Only one way to test. Only one way to find out. It still took me. Oh, it was working, but now it's not working, so that's annoying. I'm just going to complete the level a couple of times and see if the thing, you know, does its thing. Yeah, I gotta adjust more of those volumes here. We can go in here, but we can't do anything with this just yet. Obviously. Why are the volumes so vastly different in each area? Where did I go wrong there? I don't get... Oh, wait, unless it's because of the fact that it's using the wall thing, and the walls aren't albedo. So this shouldn't do anything at all. We shouldn't have a third level unlocked if I did this properly. So now I can actually fully do these tests and see how these work. How are we going at so far? Okay, decent amount of time. Yeah, still locked. So that's... So I know what's going on here. It's using the wall texture here, which doesn't have the same thing. So what I'm going to do is copy this, even though I don't even think I need this. It depends, because sometimes it didn't go all the way in. So fade transition O. That's what you will be called. And you will be this and that. Complete total pitch black darkness. Like that exactly. now what I'm going to do is hopefully, because I got the feeling it's not going to fully do this. Where did I put this in again? Pause menu, fade transition, right? Because you have that, and now you need this. I had that there primarily because I didn't trust this thing and the light it sent off and whatnot. I'm going to just go down and check to see if you're taking in this new thing. Good, at least you are. Are the others? I have no clue. Maybe they are, who knows? Let's see. So it should be pitch black dark now. It is! Perfect! Alright, I'm glad I figured that out. I don't need to do anything here. Also, I didn't fully test this out yet. Okay, good, that works. Now, there is one thing I feel like I should do before anything else. Let me go over to the level... No. Oh, wait, no, yeah, here. No? Yeah, no, it's in the music one, right, of course. Where is the level hubs again? I got an idea, but I gotta remember where everything was. Right, map. Okay, so that's what we'll do. I'll basically just have one of these here. I will stop the music. So I'll just have this inside of here. Why is this here again? Alright, because there's more things in the text function that I gotta do. Stop the music. And check to see if that's equal to false or true. Check to see if it's equal to true, then whoops. Well, I don't want to do that just yet. Maybe. Wait, is that right? Why does that seem wrong to me? I'm just gonna do this and reset. Okay, music dot stop. There we go. And it won't matter when we come in because the player will make it false immediately as soon as you go in. And then after the timer, it's going to work. Right? Yes. Should. Maybe. The cat seems to agree. I'll just do an exit here real quick. If I start an executable, then we'll know for sure how that works. Okay, good, great. Glad that works at least. So, now the next objective is going to be a little bit more of a complex one, but I have time. Because I'm doing this on my 3 days off through the 4th of July. So I got time to work with this. This one's going to be a little tricky, but what we need is some Blockology, well, all the unlocks, really. So, Blockology unlocks. Or unlock. Prepare for some confusion. Let me just close some things I don't need right now. I think the level hub is fine. I don't need that anymore. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. Let me open up the Blockology unlock, and let me go over to Blockology itself. Menu functions, main menu scripts, and Blockology selection. There we go. So here we go again with all of this stuff once more. But it's fine, because it's a necessary thing that we need to do. So there's our information variables. We now need the setup. So I'll get rid of this for all of the things that we need here. But there's more to it than just that. So prepare thy arse for a pain in the arse. Okay, so we need some other things. So we need other variables. I need a private bool activate. Activate unlock. And if activate is equal to true, well, I don't think that's the thing we need. Let's see here. I might have to go back to player real quick. Either that or the finish, but I think it's the player. Pretty sure it's the player at least. Where's my player script at? There you are. Did you or did you not have the finish variable? Over being restrictions? No, you had that one, but didn't you also have a finish variable, or is that something else? Alright, well, first of all, I guess, let me get rid of that. I don't think I need this for now. Okay, here we are. Huh. That's a good question, actually. Maybe it's in the pause menu? It would have to be in the pause menu, then. Well, the real question is, where did I put that? It would have to be menu, right? Pause menu? Yes, of course. Well, why do that when we can just do the easy way and just go on ahead and get the pause menu script this way? Yeah, look at you with all of your things, scene management, audio, which apparently isn't necessary for some reason, but I still have it there anyways. And then that. Okay, so it would be in variable, right? Did I not have it? Oh, here it is. Public static bool level finish. Right. Player. Let me go into your collisions and just remind myself how this one worked. Right. Pause menu dot level finish equals true. Okay, so that's what we need. Got it. So if, well, that, or false. If this is false, and pause menu dot level finish equals true, then activate equals true. And then we'll start something down here. It'll be Blockology unlock. This is where things are going to get a little tricky, but I think I can manage. Void Blockology unlock. Assuming that's how that works. Right, never mind. I'll just call you Blockology then. And we'll just have this one be Blockology. You start that up. And then that's how this is going to work. There's a hell of a lot more to this that I have to figure out. So, public int, we'll call this one information. And this is where things are going to get tricky as all hell. If information is equal to 1. I think. I figured this out. Because I could have like the beginning one activate all of them at once. But let's not forget there are several of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 of these things. That's a lot. And some of them might not even be fully utilized. And some of them needs multiple different variations. Like, I don't know, we probably need a public int, What do I want to call this one? Specific info or collapsed info? I don't know. Specific info will be the one that basically just unlocks these one after another. So this is where we need to go back into here real quick. Find where all of our information variables are via, the text and whatnot. Where would it be again? Is it here? No, that's just information visit. It's not here. Unless it's here. That doesn't make any sense. Where did I put all this stuff again? Block selection? Ah, here we are. Block selection. Right. So this is for the player. So if information is equal to 1 and player info is equal to 0, then here's the part that's going to be a little tricky. Because this is only going to play once, so we don't need to increase this by 1. And it's only going to be one after another. So we'll have multiple of these in one particular script. That might be wasting some space or something, but it's fine for now. We block Blockology information, and we have it go up by 1. I think. There might be multiple here that might unlock more than once, but we'll figure that out once we make more levels. So yeah, there's that. That's at least unlocking this. So we got information 1 and player info. And this is how this is going to basically roll. So now we got wall info. This is the thing that's going to be a little tricky, but having these one after another is going to do its thing. Well, I guess, yeah, it depends. We know this is going to be 10, but what else is there? There's more to this that I'm not seeing. Well, I guess that's what we're going to be using the specific info for. And specific, I didn't even know why I did that, since that wasn't important, is equal to, I guess, 0. Leave that to 0 if we want, so leave that blank if we want this to be the regular wall, or we should make it 0 by default. Clear info is equal to 0. Right, so this is just the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's good. So we just do this. I mean, for this one, it's tricky. Yeah, that would be 2. Because I feel like we could just leave some of that here, make that 2 if we're like going into another one. I feel like I could. At least for those particular ones. Maybe I don't need specific info. If I always put 2 there, then that means it's always going... No, because there's the wall info there. That's going to be an issue. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. It'll do for now. Is there anything unique in that we need to get set up, then we'll do that. But other than that, it's not important. This is essentially how we're going to have all this set up. It's a lot of work. But I got the time, thankfully. I'll do separations like these to make this easier. This one is finish info, and you need to be 0, and you need to be 3, and you need to be 100. Let me just go up here and figure out, yeah, key and inverse key, then enemy and inverse enemies, then the crate's got multiple. There's just a lot of things that we got to do to make sure that everything here works perfectly. So there's that. Next up we got key. That's 0, there's the inverse, but there's 2. So there's 2 different versions here. So it'd be simple enough. Key info, specific can stay as is. Oh wait, I gotta make this 1,000. That could be that. This can be 2. Now the real question is, do I want this to be 4 and 2, and then we just have inverse key here with this at 10,000? Probably. But I feel like just having this like this is a better idea. And then just removing this entirely. So that all we gotta do is just have it go to 5. Don't have to worry about the specific information. And that will be good. So there's the key, at the very least. Then there is the lock, which should have 1, 2. Only 2, so that's easy enough. So 6, 1, 2. Lock info. That can stay as is. 1, then 2. That can still stay as is. Next up is the enemy, so 1, 2, 3, so 6, so 4, at least for the enemy's one particular department, so that means 7. Enemy info, 10,000, and we'll just keep cycling through this until we get the first 3 set up and done with. Yeah, the rest here is pretty simplistic. We don't have to worry about this too much. Now we only got one of these to worry about. 8, 10,000, and inverse enemy. Now we're on 9. And that is crate, so that's 1. Well, how many inverse? Just 1, right? Inverse. Yeah. Okay, good. And if you're in the direction I think you're going in, then yeah. However many zeros that is, which is 7, then yes, you're good. Now we're going into crate, but now I gotta change this up a bit, obviously, to make this work perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's got the mover and the inverse. So I gotta remember how the hell that one worked. Jesus. Thankfully, most of the other ones should be pretty easy. Well, wait a minute. 0 to 1, 2 to... Alright, because we haven't gone to 5 yet. 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4... Wait, no. Yeah, 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7. We don't have an 8 to 9 just yet. I don't think there is anything in the Blockology that goes that far. Alright, now comes the difficult part. Not really difficult, actually. All I gotta do is just scroll up and see which one's first, and then use the next one after that. Inverse, then mover. Got it. Inverse. Oh, that's fine. It'll still work. 11. Mover. Bring you up to 0. Boy. I'll just grab that so I don't have to change up the zeros. Well, we might even need it. That's lava. Never mind. We're going to need it. So it's just 2. Got it. No problem. No problem. 0. Lava. 0 again. Unless I did something stupid there, but everything seems fine. 1, 2. Good. We're just getting the specifics here. Okay, poison information. That one's pretty simplistic. It's only one thing. I can get rid of this. Put the 0 there. And I think the next one, ice or water. I don't know water. That was ice, but it's water. Where are we right now in our number scheme? Yeah, it's water, ice, tar, teleport, then shifter. So we gotta just grab this as is. No. 14. change this to water info, and then we just grab this, and boom. So now we just grab all of that, put you here, 1, 2, and then after that should be ice next, unless I misread it. Nope, it is ice. I almost exited out, even though I don't need to. Ice info, you should have been back to here, but it's fine. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Now I think we're going back to tar, which has 2. Yep, tar has 2. Tar info, cat. And I just gotta grab the 1, put that here. So we've got our tar info over here, which is great. 1 and 2. I'm definitely going to have to most likely look through all of this once I go through all this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, good. Only 3. Now I just got, wait. I'm going to grab you, so there's less to change. 7. Teleporter. That number. Good thing we don't have to worry too much about the long numbers here. Well, except for those. These are long. Even though they're technically the size of ints. I almost did the stupid again. Well, not again, but would have almost done the stupid. Then the next up is the shifter, which is by 2 again. Just grab this one up top. 18. Shifter. 1 more 0. 1. I said 1, you fool, but it's fine. And now I'm going to go up here and just make sure everything here is correct by just simply doing this. It is not correct. We are behind in a number somewhere. Alright, let me go through these again and just make sure. So 1, 10, 10, 10. 100, 1,000 to 10,000. 100,000, 100,000. Million, 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 million. That's where we went wrong. You see this? Yeah. We don't want that. But luckily, I think it's basically just a number increased in each and every one of them. So it's nothing too massive, at least. Then to there, then to there, then to there. I mean, that's a lot of zeros. You can't expect somebody to keep track of all these zeros. But that should be all, I hope. I really hope. Yeah, look at that. It's the same thing. Okay, now we're going into data number 2. Still keeping these the same, I believe. But now this is 19, this is 2, and this is 1. And I have no clue if you have multiple, but I guess it's fine. I'd imagine a launcher would have at least 1, unless there's more information that I'm not remembering. No, it's just 1. Okay, good, yeah. I figured as much. Alright, so there's our launcher. That's great. Hey, you know, we got fine-tuned controls over what we're going to unlock, which is great. Why are you sitting on my phone, cat? Phone still has... all of a sudden, again, it's having more SIM card issues. I swear, technology really just does not want to work for me for some reason, but you know, it is what it is. I guess that depends. Do I really want to go through all the regions, or do I want to just have one blanket region called Blockology Info 1? So that way I can separate these into several different types of info. And region. Region. Blockology info 2. And end region. Perfect. Great. Fantastic. Not here, though. Definitely not here. Move this up. Open. Move this up. Close. Next from the launcher is the explosive. And there's a few before we go into nuke. Explosive. So, explosive information. I'll just grab you, place you here. We do this a couple of times. Then it goes to explosive nuke info. Nuke. Nukem. Oh, Nukem. Explosive nuke info. Which is that, right? Now that I got the specific info, I can hide this so I can easily get back up to here without any issues. And yes, explosive nuke info. I just don't understand why whenever I say certain words, it makes you want to gulp. I still wish I knew what that was. Okay, radiation info times 2. It's like Duke Nukem. Crash Bandicoot. That's not how you spell radiation. There's just something about those two names that just makes me want to gulp. It's a satisfying gulp. Satisfying words to say. You know what I mean? Probably not. Wait a shit. Oh, fuck. Did I screw some up in the enemies department? Probably. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5, 6, 7 to 8, 9 to the 10 to the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, no, it was just there. Good. And then screw up. I didn't do the stupid. Yeah, the stupid. Right, Cat? Cat's trying to sleep, and I'm just interrupting her sleep. Alright, where was I? Right. 20, 21 to explosive nuke information, and 22 to 23 to radiation nuke, was it called? Yeah. Radiation nuke info. And that goes up by that. I did that right, but I didn't do that right for some reason. And that might be all in that department. No, I think I saw another drop, mover, inverse, false wall, invisible wall, laser info with enemies and explosives, and gate with inverse, and clone, clanger, and yeah. Alright, got it. Okay, that's simple enough. We say that, but it's probably not. Okay, the drop has at least 2 information. I feel like most of these shouldn't be that big of an issue, but we'll see. And if I have multiple different types of unlocks, I am going to have to do something different with it. Why did I grab it from there? I'm going to have to get like a specific unique code set for that one particular level that has more of the same unlocks. Doesn't have that big of an importance. For right now, at least, because we haven't started building any levels outside of the first one yet, so there's nothing left that we can do for now. Oh, well, that's just great. I mean, it's good because it's one less thing that I have to worry about. Were you the mover? Yeah, mover. Then there's the inverse. Wow, the inverse only has 1 tidbit of information. I would have figured I'd have more than that. Oh, well, that's fine. 26 inverse info. Bring on up a number. Oops. False wall is singular. Alright, good. Then there is also the invisible wall, but that has multiple. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'll look it up. Invisible wall. Go up by that. Yep, figured as much. I don't want to put you there, I want to put you here. Alright, 2. Good. Probably just leave that here to see what's next. It's probably multiple. Yep, laser. Oh, and then laser enemy and laser explosive, so it goes up to 4. Got it. Yeah, of course. Laser info. Don't know why that song stuck in my head. All of a sudden, don't make sense, but here we go. Anyways. Alright, what is this? Laser enemy first. Laser enemy. Make sure we increase that number. Oh yeah, if we have multiple information unlocks like this in one particular area, then that would be easy. Because all I gotta do is just have one that does like one of these and one that does one of these. What was this one called again? Explosive, right. Although I don't know if we'll have... It depends, because I don't think... Oh yeah, there might be lasers and explosives in one area that you can use to activate. There's definitely one in the barren fields, if I want to use that one level that I made as a that, for an example. Alright, we gotta be close, right? Yeah, gate information and gate inverse information, that goes up by 4, so that's good. Oh, but here's more of this. Gate 32. Woo. Okay, so that at least takes care of this department. All I gotta do now is just bring us up to 4, then after that... I don't know exactly, really. It depends. That's what I was trying to say. My brain's trying to go towards determine for some stupid reason. Alright, let's see. And basically just gate inverse information. Okay, good. I think we're getting close to at least completing this one. Let's just go through and see what we got left. Clone, clinger, and then the other thing. Clone. Go by that. I don't know if the clingers have multiple. They might. Worth a shot to check. Yeah, they only have 2, so that's not that bad. 0. Bring in the specific info. Not there. Here. Even though it doesn't matter, since if that were to be there, we wouldn't change that number anyways. 2, 1. And then that leads us off with this, I believe, which is going to be a little tricky because I don't exactly know what I have planned for this. Because there's at least a couple of things here that occurs. You will have no clue what any of this means, but I think there's only like 2 particular unlocks. One that occurs within 7 sets of levels, and another one that occurs within the end set. So I guess technically speaking, we have to move... Well, that depends. What the hell number are you going to? That's a good question. Yeah, it goes to... 2? Why was it 2 again? That's a good question. Why was it 2 again? Why was it 2 again? Only I would know this, but apparently it's gotta be 5. No, 4. Apparently it's gotta be 4. Alright, because then it goes over to 5. Goes to 0, then it goes to 1, then it goes to 2. Well, why did this not go to 2 is the question. Also, why are you not up by 1? I thought I grabbed... Oh, I have the claimer information still, you idiot. That is a good question. I gotta remember why this one was 2. There's a reason why this one is 2. And 4. Wait. It goes over to 0, then the 1. Or it starts at 0, goes to 1 once you unlock it, then it goes to 2. It runs this course, or at least shows this. You go on into there, runs a certain variable, then it goes over to 4. Okay, so that's fine. I remember now. Never mind. You guys don't know what that is, but you don't need to know. Alright, there we have it, folks. The Blockology info, and I'm going to call this info instead. So info. Okay. What a pain in the ass. We've been at this for like an hour and a half. I thought we would have been at this by 2 hours by now. That's fine. So I think everything here is set up, right? Pause menu.level finish is equal to true. Activate true, then run this course. And depending on what these information are on and what the variable data is. Where the hell am I? There I am. Guess it doesn't exactly matter where the hell I put this, but I feel like these have to be somewhere here. So I'm going to have a thing. It'll be we'll just do Blockology unlocks. Just a place to put it, you know? Where did I put it again? Oh, hell. Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna try to remember what I put. Here it is, the Blockology unlocks. And the MISC script of the gameplay department. Right. Cool, that worked. Let's try that. So, can I put multiple in here? I can. Good. That's great, actually. Wait, why is this... Okay, hold on. This one, at the very least, doesn't need to be public. It just needs to be private. Oh, dear. It's fine. I can do this. Only for the unlock, so there's less that I have to scroll through, and it's compact. This is only necessary for the Blockology because I needed to update it via this way, via changing the numbers here, so I can see how everything worked. We know it works fine now. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. There. Okay, now it's no longer public. The only ones that need to be public are these. Okay, so we're unlocking 1, 2, and 3. Simple, right? 1, 0. So basically we're just unlocking all the player info. Then we're unlocking all the wall info, or at least this part of the wall info, so that's why you have that being 0. This doesn't need to even have a 0, so this variable doesn't really matter for that one. And the same thing applies to this one with the 0. So this runs as soon as the level is completed. I might have to do the save sequence later. It depends, really, on how the save sequence is going to, comprehend this being increased while it's trying to save. There might be something that I have to do to make that work properly. So, in the meantime, though, I'm going to head back and I'm going to, at the very least, test this before I do any of the other things and see if this works. So take me to the high cliffs real quick. We're going to go into here and we're going to see if this works. Oh, also I got to make that was weird. It transferred, but it didn't fully disappear. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to complete this. Now that activates immediately, so I probably could give that some time. And then, boom! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! But I can't exactly do the thing to go to the main menu, but that's fine. I'll get to that in a minute. While I'm back here, I might as well try to get this thing to have that thing show and disappear. So, take me back to the level hub while I fix this sheesh. And I need a public game object. We'll call it player mark. Good, great, fantastic. I feel like this one's to be pretty simplistic. So, player mark dot set active. It activates that. I think what these are going to be, they're going to be deactivated by default. Okay, so that goes on ahead and makes that false. All I gotta do now is just go over to this thing, as soon as you disappear. Then I gotta go over to selection. Oh, selection music, right. Then I gotta go over to here, grab the player mark. So there's our player mark, and you'll be deactivated by default. And what you're going to see is it's going to show itself when we get to there. Before that, what else was I planning on doing? That is a good question. Oh, yes, of course, exiting. Right, so this one's going to have to be the map camera that does this. But first of all, I got to figure out how the hell I'm going to do this exactly. Zoom function. Yeah, if event is equal to true. So we need to be event equals to false. So that's stopping music. Exit or enter main menu. So if event is equal to false, whoops. And we'll have this in here just because if input get key down is, can I just do escape? Yeah, keep that. What you? Huh? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta close this off. No. Then do that. There we go. We don't have this in here, so let's see. Map player dot entering level equals true. But that only does this, right? Right. This only just allows that to do its thing. So we'll just have that be the thing that allows us to transfer. So if that is there, and map player dot entering level is equal to true or false. True? Yeah, if it's false, because that means if you press escape while you're trying to exit, it's going to cause a problem, so having that there would work perfectly. I don't think I need to be here anymore. And I will leave this open because I'm going to need at least to replicate some of this with the, what you call it. Let me just double check. Oh, so I don't think I need this open anymore. There's probably still a lot of things I gotta look into to make sure everything's right. Yeah, that makes that. So map player dot entering level equals true. So the player can't enter the level when they're escaping, and they can't escape if they're trying to escape. Then we'll start a coroutine called main menu transfer. I'll just go, wait, what's this? Oh, right, because I have everything. Wait, huh? Oh, wait, because that's different, right. Oh, I'll just have this here then. IE numerator. What did I call this again? Main menu transfer? Yeah. Main menu transfer. And we'll simply just go on ahead and have this also activate the fade transition dot transition equals true. And we'll do a yield return new wait for seconds 0.5f. And I don't have the thing that allows me to do scene transfers, so let me just go on ahead and copy that into the map camera real quick. Oh! Back crack. Then I'll just go on ahead, grab this. And this one we can name, but I gotta remember what it was called. So before I save, what was the loading screen for this called? Main menu loading screen. So main menu loading screen. Main menu loading screen, if that is right. Then we should be able to press escape as soon as we do this. I gotta set up a sound effect when that plays though. Wait, what? Oh. Right, hold on. That's right. Okay, so maybe this needs to be something else. So maybe I'll just have, what do I want to call this? That's a good question. Because I don't want that to keep creating stuff. I'll have a public static bool and call it entering menu. There. And entering menu is equal to false. And basically this is how we're going to do this without having to worry about without having to worry about this creating the things that we don't need to create. Yeah, the reason why it froze there is because in this form it doesn't really transfer normally. You know what I mean? Is there anything more? In the executable version, it transfers normally. Thing is, I don't exactly have the thing that allows me to get into here just yet. Alright, now I also want to have... Yeah, I also need to have map player dot entering menu, make that equal false. So then that way... Oh, and I can also probably just have this one do this map player dot entering menu is equal to true. And we'll just basically do the same thing here with this one. We'll change this to be entering menu. And I don't think there's anything more here outside of just that. And the transition, of course. Map player dot entering menu, yeah. I do believe I need a selection for this one. So I could probably just have a public audio source for menu transfer. I have an idea on how I want to go about doing that. We'll just do menu transfer dot play real quick. Then I just gotta go all the way down and put in the transfer thingy. So it'll be too difficult. Go in the map player follower. I will copy this, move this down into the follower, I think. Menu transfer is what I will call it. Then I will go into the sound effects, menu sound, and do the back, I think. So menu transfer the menu back. That's not where I wanted to go. Scroll all the way down. Put the menu transfer in. And now that should be good. Shouldn't have to worry about anything getting created here, I don't think. And then it just keeps going, but it won't in this form because we don't have the ability to do that just yet. And there we go. So we don't have the thing here set up yet to take us back. So we're probably going to go on ahead and do that right now. And that's probably where we'll end it after we've gotten that finished. But the idea is to have the transfer between the two things, allowing for us to get to certain menu items. So I gotta just go over to my main menu scene here. And I gotta just get this placed in. Now, I don't think we have it here just yet. At least I don't think we do. We might not, most likely. Start menu. Yeah, the start menu has this stuff here. What I'm gonna do... Right, I'm just gonna take these two, copy them, move them up to here. All this is going to do is just stop the player from moving so they don't get in the way. I'll just change these like this. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I changed some of the camera transfers here, so now they're completely different. Now, instead of utilizing time, it utilizes where the player's been, right, Mumu? So that way, if for some reason your game lags here, you won't have to worry about that, but I have no clue how the hell I'd fix the other lag bit. Because I know one of these exited the main menu. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. This is just the save manager stuff. Unless it is this. Oh, start menu loading screen. Right. Okay, good, great. I'm gonna duplicate this, but I'm gonna call this one zone transfer. And this is gonna be important. I shall remove this, but I will move you here. I think. Yeah. This one doesn't need anything special like this one has. I mean, I think I'll still leave it up there. I mean, yeah, if I could just quickly grab that, then that would help a lot. Now I just need to go on ahead and add in the script here. So I'll just have this be in the main menu script. And we'll just call it zone transfer. Assuming I don't have anything of a similar name anywhere around here, which I shouldn't. I theoretically shouldn't. Okay, good. You do need scene management, though. I will say that much for a fact. As for that, you don't need this, but you do need some variables. So, variable. Well, I don't think you precisely need variables. I don't think you really need any of these. Actually, hold on. Well, you might need one variable, and that's going to be a private activate. Or private bool activate. I don't think I need this, but we do need well, let's make this easier on ourselves and just grab all of this. And you're activated, but you'll be activated. Now you'll be activated. I think that's better. I don't need this. Can you activate the start quarantine, which will be the transition, but this one is going to have a multitude of things that's going to need. So you're detecting the player, detecting if you activate, start transition, and then transition. This is something that I can use for multiple things. So, IE numerator transition. Fade transition dot transition equals true, obviously. Yield return new wait for seconds, be 0.5 f maybe, question mark, we'll see. And here's where all of this comes into play. So if data.zoneSelected is equal to 0, which is not something we really need right now because that doesn't exist, then it'll do a scene transfer. But we don't have the ability to do that just yet with this one. Although I should still put the transition here. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. I'll probably just call this one at least narration loading screen. Am I spelling that right? I feel like it's 2 R's, but my brain is telling me no. No, I am spelling that right. But I don't feel like I need to call it narration. I think I just need to call it intro. All that for something that I wasn't even going to call it. And this is for that. What was it? Zone 1 loading screen? I'm going to go to my loading screens real quick. Well, first of all, let me go to zone transfer. Let me put the zone transfer script in here. And I'm going to move this up to here. Yeah, right here. Or here, I guess it doesn't really matter. As soon as the player leaves, does the zone transfer. Probably also need some way to stop the music. We might have some way to stop the music, actually, now that I think about it. Where would I go for that again? Is it just in the menu scene? No. Where's all the music being played again? Oh, the music library, right. Okay, and I can go there easily. Music setting initiate. Then a stop music department. Which right now we only got 3, but that's fine. Did I have something in here that allowed for the music to stop before the loading screen? Maybe not. Stop music via transfer. If fade transition.transition is equal to true, then stop music. Runs that. And I guess it doesn't exactly matter if it runs that. I mean, if it depends. Would that screw anything up, or would we still be fine? I guess we'll have to figure that out soon enough when the time comes, but we'll hope that that's fine. Alright, so there's our transition, our zone transfer here. But I need to go over to the zone loading screens. Zone 1 loading screen. Yep, zone 1 loading screen. And that's all we need for now. Aside from the fact that I need to, well, first of all, move you close to here so I don't accidentally get you out of the area. Aside from that, I need to make sure. I mean, I guess technically speaking, we could have. Well, let's see. Where would this go? Music and sound. Where would this go, actually? UI objects. Does it really matter where it goes? What you flicking your ear for, Mumu? Mouth. You having a dream? I'll probably just call this zone set or zone variable. We'll have a public int and call it zone, hopefully. Damn. Current zone. Yeah, current zone. And as soon as it starts, set zone. So data.zone selected equals current zone. So that way all I gotta do is just go into the main menu and have that set up to make that zone number 1. Which means I don't need you to be this if you are automatically selecting that. And for 0, I need to get something set up for the player's movement. I might be able to do that. Depends, really. For now, though, I'm going to head on back to the... for crying out loud. I really wish there was like some color code I can do with these. Take me over to the high cliffs. Yes, save. I don't know why I wasn't saved to begin with. Perfect. Now we'll go in. Exit. Resume. Wait for the loading screen. Which maybe I'll show you how the loading screen works once I've gotten like certain things set. And return. Wait. Did you not set the loading? I'm a fool. How could you forget the most important thing here? It's fine. Current zone should be 1. You fool. Alright, now that should be good. Intro doesn't exist yet. Escape. I'm just going to lower this for my own benefit. Because I need to adjust the volume of that for certain. Return. Yeah, and then it loads. That didn't take that long. Alright, we're back here again. So I'm going to head back to here again. Just real quick. Real quick, like. No need to worry. At least we know that works now. I'm going to quickly head on over to Extra. I'm going to go over to Music Library. Nothing is unlocked yet. I'm going to head back. Go to Blockology. I'm not going to go for all the things, just going to go through here. Yeah, I might make this one a bit more high-pitched, the volume, the music. Higher toned. I don't know, because when I don't have the headphones on, it doesn't sound as good. But when I have it on, it's like, it's fine. It could definitely be better. Alright, now we're just going to complete a level. I'm surprised this doesn't take that long to load, considering how many things are here. Now, obviously, we don't have the thing that increases... Wait, we do. Do we? No, we don't have the thing set up to, like, increase it, show the increase yet. I gotta adjust that at some point. Well, Music Library, Mapology, that stuff's not fully set up yet. I just got this set up right now. Boom! I still gotta give a sound effect for that. So right now, that's not showing completed because nothing is there yet. But now... we head on over to here. Main menu does take a while to load for some reason. And it makes sense, there's so many things in here. So now we go over to Blockology. And boom! It's unlocked. The ones that you need to see are unlocked at least. Which is great. And that's pretty much all there is there for that department. It's starting to form together, at least. But I still feel like there is more that I can do, like a hell of a lot more. For instance, I need to have level 0 bring me here, and I need to have, like... I don't know, do I have the load game? I mean, it's saved, right? It's saved? So if it's on the first save slot, it should have saved. I think so. Did it save, Momo? And it's just trying to sleep. Look at you in your... little freaking ball formation. I'm going to take a picture of you in your sleep. Nope, you just got up to lick your paw all of a sudden. Momo. That's your ribs. You just pet your stomach. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't even showcase this thing. It's fine. If you saw it, you saw it. I didn't see it. That's a good question. I guess I could just do this for now. Go over to the start menu. There we go. This one's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think it's manageable. We don't have the music for this one set, so we can't really do that yet fully. Yeah, the new game direction. Which this one doesn't really matter because it'll take us to the, zone 0 regardless. Right. I have the select blocks that I can utilize here, but I need the stop blocks. Do I have the stop blocks? I know I have stop blocks around here that I can use, so let me try to grab one of those from here? Yeah. Right, the player stops and all that. But I'm moving you up into here. I'm calling you New Game Transfer. You will also have Rigid Body component. Freeze. No gravity, no drag. Alright, and then there's the overwrite directions. Right, of course. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember what the hell this one was and how the hell I'm gonna make this work. Alright, New Game Transfer? Did I just change the wrong file? No, I didn't. Nah, great, I gotta remember how the hell that one worked. Alright, we'll just put zone transfer in here, and I'll just put this, like, up here. I don't think I have the same thing that I had here that stops the player from moving. I think I'll just make some of those real quick. I did not want to go out that far, you fool. I wanted to grab this. Grab both of these. Now I just want to move you guys back over here. Move you down here. Or up one. Now I need a player stop. So I could probably just go on ahead, copy you, just call this one player stop. Remove you. Remove you. And there's our player stop, which is in between both of these. This stops the player from moving so it doesn't, like, make any more noise. Transfer occurs here, and that's where it brings you to 0 no matter what. But I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on, let me play this real quick and see what does what. I still don't know what you're trying to tell me. Alright, no load file, right. Go over to new game. Because we have this here. Overwrite direction. Right. You do something here with the overwrite directions that activates. But you don't. Okay, so question. Where the hell, and also why am I doing that? Yeah, these are just overwrite directions. I don't want that. I want the selection blocks. I need to figure out why this is doing this. I gotta remember how this worked. Yeah, that allows you to go up, and some of it deactivates as you go through. There's something else here that I'm missing. New game, save corner. Let me go into your script real quick. Alright, because you got the cooldown. That might be an issue, depending on like how quickly that thing moves a player. Do I need the cooldown, though? Hard to say, really, because this is completely different now. So this one is This one I'm probably going to have to change off camera. But this is what allows for the transfer to occur. Got it. Okay, that's good to know. I guess in the meantime, I'm just going to go on ahead and put the new game transfer. Well, first of all, I'm going to move you back here. Then I'm going to take you out. And this one doesn't exactly matter because it stays here. And this is the load game transfer. And this will load everything that we have, but we don't have anything to load. Or at least not that I know of. Right, you do that. Then we just have everything from here. Stop the player. Over in this department. So this will just stop the player as they are here. Everything else moved, right? Move you up here. Where are you at? Yeah, perfect. So that will load the game in, essentially. Assuming this is where it's supposed to be, then we should be able to get this right. At least you're going to work, right? X. So right now, but yeah, go to new game, that deactivates. So we're going to head back, go to new game, or load game, load this file in, and we go to the next scene, zone 1 scene. And for some reason it's dark. I don't know why. I still have to figure out why this keeps occurring. But now I can do a build and run and show you how this fully works. And hope that we don't have any more issues with it, right, Moo? Why are you showing me this? Get out of my face. I have to sleep. Now we just wait for it to do its thing. Gonna take a little bit. Come on, you could do. Oh, now this is up for some reason. Why is that? Huh? I have no clue what that is. Try again? Force quit? I have no clue what this means. You're doing something. Oh, there goes Unity. That's just wonderful. Alright, opening Unity up again. Figuring out what the hell happened here and why the hell everything just decided to crash on me all of a sudden. I'll just close that for now while we wait for this to load. Well, that was weird. I'm going to have to look into that after I'm done here. I'm going to see if I can at the very least do a build and run. If I can't do a build and run, oh well, I'll just end the episode there. Maybe something went wrong. Why did you bring me up here, I question. You sent this up, then sent up OBS for some stupid reason. Still loading. Alright, what was your issue? Where am I? I'm in the game scene for some reason. I should not be in the game scene. Okay, let's try that again. Let's build and run. What? Currently selected script backend motto is not installed. What the hell are you talking about? Are you really just trying to tell me that this isn't working? What is your issue? Why are you trying to tell... Why is it on dedicated server? But I don't... Okay, whatever. It's fine. You should be on Windows, Macs, and Linux. Why would I ever need dedicated servers for a game like this? Okay, maybe that was the issue. It was like, you know what? Let's switch to dedicated servers all of a sudden. Okay, now you should work. Right? Why was it trying to do dedicated servers all of a sudden? Did I accidentally switch over to that while trying to move some stuff over? I don't know. We'll just... It should work now. Better work now. There's no reason for it to not work. Right? No reason at all? Yes? There we go. There we go. Okay, great. Now we can fully show what this is like. And we just go through here, load game. It's so much bigger. I'll load file 1. And this is how the loading screen does its thing. Keeps going. I still don't understand why it's dark. I gotta figure out why the hell it's automatically being all like, hey, let's make it dark all of a sudden. Yeah, and that's what the main menu is like. Constantly trying to do its load thingy. Are you gonna fix yourself, or what? I still don't understand why everything here is dark. The lighting here is messed up. The game works fine, but the lighting for some reason is like, nah, I'm not gonna work, even though everything should work just fine. I'm not gonna work. Well, fuck you too. Level completed, maybe this will fix it, who knows? Or maybe there's just something about the editor that has the thing be completely different. Yay, but why are you still doing this? I don't get why you're doing this. Also, this is level 2. This is not going to work, obviously, because of the fact that this is completely different. And I don't want to get myself stuck, so I'm probably just going to exit after this. But yeah, we just got the Blockology and only that right now. Yep, there's our Blockology. I still don't understand why the hell the lighting is screwing up. Alright, let's just exit. We're saving everything. It's also saving the fact that we're on level 2, which is not really good. Obviously. Because now that means I gotta get the level 2's thing set. Anyways, can you explain to me why the hell you're being stupid? Actually, I could just do a new game, couldn't I? No, I'm in the wrong area. Go to the high cliffs real quick. Why are you being stupid? Maybe I gotta increase the directional lighting or some shit and put it to like 1 or something? That's not where you're supposed to go. 1? I'll try that. I'll do a build and run. I'll do a new game plus, or new game. I'll do a regular old new game. Maybe it's because the intensity was like higher because of the fact that, you know, the editor is just buggy, but maybe that's what it's supposed to look like in the version that it's showing me. Maybe, who knows? The editor doesn't want to show me the proper appearance of our little game here. So how am I supposed to know if this is going to look right if the editor is just being purposefully broken? Alright. X. I'll just do a new game. I don't know why you keep showing me that. I mean, I guess this is technically a game, even though it's not fully done yet. Alright, yes, overwrite. We'll overwrite it with proper data. Should be 1, right? Good. Okay, so the lighting is good, question mark? Also, I realize I need to make these pitch black. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I should have the walls be completely pitch black in general. I could. I could have the walls be pitch black. You know, despite me not having good music-making skills, I do like this rift. Right, Cat? This one can improve, though. Oh yeah, and because we don't have the music thing... Or music... We don't have the time... Do we have the time thing? I'm gonna check. This one I could still improve upon, this music. Obviously. Yeah, I don't have the timer going up while I'm in the main menu. So I'm gonna have to adjust that as well. That's easy! I just got to complete a level! Alright, let's resume. At least we're getting something tangible, but I still need a lot more polish. Alright, let me just go in. I technically don't even have to, like, stick around for that long, right? Oh, also, this is a good test! Hold on. I got a good test to see if this works. I still need the Mapology, I still need the music library, but I can at the very least test to see if this works. Well, technically it is still going to work unless I Alt F4 out of the game. So the game has saved. Is it going to be 0? Okay, Alt F4. Build and run again. Our level completion and our time is saved, but is our Blockology information saved to 1? That's a good question. If it's not, I'm going to have to delay the save by a tiny amount. Also, that's another good test. In case somebody's game crashes that are like, alright, I'm done, Alt F4 for quick exit. Which is a possibility. Alright, load game. Okay, those went up at least, so that's good. That's promising. But what about you, Blockology? It didn't show, which isn't good. Which means I probably should have that wait a little while longer, shouldn't I? My god, it takes so long to load this. Okay, that's good to know. I'm just gonna Alt F4 out of this real quick. We've been at this for 2 hours. I mean, I could just quickly head on into... Where are you? Pause menu. Where is my pause menu at? Or is it save? Is it save? No, it can't be. Where's my pause menu at? No, I'll just bring it up instead. It wouldn't be in here. It wouldn't be in gameplay, scripts, then MISC. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. It would be in the menu script. I really should figure out where the hell most of the sheesh is. Players, menu, MISC, pause. Ah, here we are, pause menu. So, how are you doing this exactly? Oh yeah, also the time values I should do real quick. I only really need just the timer adjustment. So let me just quickly add that into our map camera. Map camera. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. I mean, I could just take, well, yeah, actually, I could just take all of this, then I'll just delete the ones we don't need for this, obviously, because there's no reason for that there. And most of this, I didn't want to do that. That's the start anyway, so that's not what we want either. I don't need radiation. I don't need water. I need you. And then I need to grab the time variables from the pause menu. I don't know if I have all the time variables in one spot, but if I do, I do. And it's perfect. So now I could just go up to, I guess here, put the time variables here. And I'll just make them private. That is not how you spell private. Private. Perfect. Good. So now we have at least the timer system set up, so when we're in the map, that does that. But aside from that, I need to go and grab some things. So let me hide this. That's not what I want. Is it scene transfer? Restart scene, exit scene, autosave game. That's a good question. How the hell do I want to do that? Well, first of all, where is exit scene at? Can I get a highlight? Restart option, exit, exit menu, options, restart main menu, exit menu. Unpause game on death, pause game. Level transfer. Ah, here we are. I'll do a start co-routine save game instead. I'll also do that for when we exit it. That's just selection visibility, right? I need exit menu movement. Right, here. No, not here. Ah, here, of course. So we'll activate 2 coroutines at the same time. One will save our game. So, no. Save game, i.e. numerator. I was right. I don't know why I doubted myself. Save game, and hope I don't have anything else. Yeah, okay, good. I will move this down here after doing a wait for seconds real time for 0.05 seconds. Instantaneous, basically. So it should run all the things that it needs to run. It runs the exit sequence once, keeps the cooldown to true, and stays there. Same applies to this one. Cooldown to true, and stays there, as well as setting the transfer speed. That should then allow for the game to update the Blockology stuff, as well as all the other stuff that you've completed. Which I'm surprised that it still was able to update the time and the level. So to make this work properly, I'm going to build the game again, start a new game, go into the thing, build and run, real quick. Boop. What you looking at? I'm just adjusting myself. It's uncomfortable sitting for so long, you know? So now, assuming that the time is correct, which it should be, I guess it doesn't exactly matter because it's saving like kilobytes worth of data, right? It really shouldn't take that long to save. I just have it unnecessarily long just to make sure. You keep making me think that something's glitching out in the game. Alright, start a new game, because I still don't know how the hell I want to have that work yet. Boom. Now I'll go over to the escape menu real quick and see if the timer went up properly. It should have. I see no reason why it shouldn't have. Time doesn't go up in the loading screen or the menus. So let me get this mouse out of the way. There's no reason for it to do that. Yep, we've been at that for 4 seconds. Then there's the steps we haven't taken yet. Actually, I should check the statistics and see how many steps I took. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? But first let me adjust the sound effects a little bit. Because it doesn't exactly matter. And let's go. Something about it. There's just something about it. And the loading screen. Loading screen's simplistic, but there's more that I can do with it. Yeah, I'm probably going to have the walls be the matte. Well, I don't know. That's going to make it all less, like, shadowy like it is now. I could at least change the area around here to be completely black. That would probably help. Alright, into the level we go. I don't know if there's a speedrun strat with completing this. Or, you know, in the less amount of steps. But this is the amount of steps we're taking to get this done with. There we go, right, Moo? Okay, now, oh, there's that. Oh, it's lagging. Yeah, see what I mean? I could probably check to see why it's lagging. Task Manager. Jesus Christ! Paint Maze 50. I mean, gee, why is it using so much? Oh, I really need to get this freaking computer looked at. That makes sense. Running the game, it's freaking going up high for some stupid reason. The editor's not using GPU, which is fine, but this one, it's like, for some reason, the computer itself just is having a very difficult time trying to run this shit properly. Both this, Tales of Berseria, played up, I think, technically speaking, Sonic Adventures 2 with the menu crashing. This computer is a fucking heap of junk. Why is it all dark all of a sudden? Or is that just always like that? I can't tell. And now you will see why I have this set up like that. I really need to get this computer fixed. Hey, we did 64 steps! But we don't have the... Oh, right! I forgot about that department. Well, it's fine. Alt F4. Now go back down, you piece of shit. There you go. Good. Great. Stop having problems. As you can see here, we have this in the process, but I don't know how the hell that's going to fix anything. Christ. Alright, I'm going to just do the... Well, technically I don't need to do it here. I don't know. Technically it's preferable. Let me go into the build and run again. What are you yawning for, Moo? I know you're tired, but you shouldn't be that tired. You've been sleeping a lot. Right, Moo? Right. Alright, you piece of shit computer. This computer can't run Paint Maze, and that means this thing needs to get updated. I mean, probably could run without OBS, but I need OBS to record. Are you going to still give me issues? I can't tell. Alright, load this file. Yeah, we only got 34 seconds in, but... should work, right? Yes. Didn't work. Why is that not working? It works for all the other things, but for this one, it doesn't work. Alright, I'm just going to exit. I'm doing Alt F4 instead. I don't need to do a load. Okay, good. For a second there, I was wondering why the hell you were taking so long. I don't understand why you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I can't figure out what I would want to do to fix that. So that's the thing. How the hell would I fix this? Check to see if the level is finished. Activate equals true. Then do the infos check. Do you need to be longer? 0.1? Maybe. It all unlocks as it needs to unlock, but for some reason it doesn't save this information once it does that. It increases this to 1, which is what it needs to do. Then it saves that information. I can't figure out why it wouldn't save the information. I'm going to try to do another build and run. I'm going to see if it actually just saves the information. So I'll go in, move around, or complete the level, move around so I can look at the player mark disappearing. Go in, exit, have the game save. Yeah, because I can't just exit it to the main menu. Because exiting to the main menu saves your game. which is important, apparently, because this thing doesn't save that information for some reason. I'll just start another new game. It's the easiest one for me to do. Yes, overwrite data. I wonder if it's because of this. Well, let's just exit out of it. And let's see if I can complete this in less amount of movements. I don't know how much movement I had before, but we'll see. How'd you do it? Oh, right, I gotta close first. Yep, see, that disappears. And as soon as you go back, reappears. So now let me exit out of here. I guess I'll look at my statistics just because. See how many steps we took there. Why not? 54 steps. I think that was a speed run there. 31 seconds. Okay, good. I'll do it all from here. But first, let me check my Blockology stats. So I can see that they're where they need to be. Also, you need to move. Yeah, so they're where they need to be, which is great. So now we'll exit here. It saves, transfers, go in the load game, file 1, that's what it needs to be. Go to world, no, escape the main menu. Technically, there's really no reason because everything resets once it gets to the beginning. I'd say we probably would have had to have exited out of the thing first in order for that to count. Oh, there it goes again. Computer just can't handle the paint maze style. Alright, so yeah, that's still there. You still having issues, you stupid piece of shit GPU? Oh, 100% while we were at 24. You really need to get fucking replaced. I don't know. I don't understand. You're not making any sense whatsoever. But it doesn't matter. I think for now, that's all I'll have to do for today. I'll try to figure out what I can do to fix some of the things. Well, I mean, this one I know I just gotta go in and add in, like, some other things, like the Blockology info update thingy. I mean, I guess I could technically do that now. Let me bring up data real quick. What is it again? It would be... Wait, where would it be? Statistics, right. Then it's basically just data.blockology. Right. Yeah, I could just do that one real quick. So data.blockology plus equals 1. Now I'll just do that and place all... I can't believe I forgot about this, but it's fine. So just make sure your game saves as soon as you unlock information, because apparently for some reason it doesn't fully unlock the information the way you would think it would. Which is kind of stupid. Why is it not unlocking it the way it should? I don't know. Maybe it takes a while for it to run those codes or something. Doesn't make any sense. I guess there is a lot of if statements. But still. Would be great if that wasn't an issue now, would it? At least now we're getting our Blockology stuff here, which is awesome. I'm not sure how exactly I'd be able to get Paint Maze to run properly with this. I mean, maybe optimize the... what do you call it? The zone by having some things destroy and create, but I don't think that's going to help. I think that's probably just going to hurt the GPU even further. Didn't want to do that, even though it doesn't really matter. Good, so now at least we got the Blockology info updates. The only thing left now that we need to do is going to be the Mapology and Music Library. Then after that, I'm going to try to figure out how to get the player to move on certain things. Ugh, but you suck. Why are you so high? Oh, great. Oh, no, you're back up. You're going back up. That shouldn't be the case. It really shouldn't be, but apparently it is. Well, actually, there is probably one thing that I could do before I, fully stop here. Where is my planes at? Yes, I could do this. I can go over to Object Materials and do the Fade Transition Opaque. Right, well, which one is which? Wall, wall, floor. There. All this will do is just make this be pitch black. Which is perfect for if we don't want the menus, what do you call it, to be affected by that. Alright. Then there's the select level instance. That way I don't have to change up the walls to be, what they are. I think that's fine. I mean, you didn't give me any issues, so I feel like that's fine. Same with you, you're not showing me any issues either. Because you're all one thing. I gotta go over to here. Oh yeah, this one's easy. Just go to the one that has wall in it. Oh, that was a good question. Would having it be matted help? Or whatever the hell the thing is called? Whatever this is called. Metallic and smoothness and metallic alpha. Maybe. I could just go in, test it out. Yep, pitch black. Makes me wonder. Let me try something real quick. Yeesh. Okay, that only really works for that, but what about the keys? Okay, it's fine. Real quick, we'll just test it out with the keys and see what they do. It just makes the keys dark. Maybe it doesn't work for that. There has to be a better way to make it so the light doesn't reflect off of certain things. There's gotta be. Oh well. I think that's all for today. I gotta get some other things set up, like, this. But I got at least the... something set up. You need to get bent. So that's all for today, folks. I'm glad we were able to at least get some of that finished. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafter. It's been a while since we had one that went on for at least a couple of hours. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, previous episode of Game Crafter right over here, and the most recent episode of Tales of Berseria right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.